Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. So we're going to start off with tomorrow is local comic shop day. Yay! It's Wednesday. It's new book day, and we have new local comic shop day books. And in celebration of local comic shop day, even though some of the books have already been on the shelf available, if you come in tomorrow and purchase, you'll get $1 off any book that is a local comic shop day book.
The vast majority of them will be on the spotlight section when you first walk in the door, right there, staring at you. Hopefully all of them, but at least the vast majority. This is an awesome pencil sketch version. Well, I guess
and foil logo
with foil logo. The red
nice.
Is foil. Really nice. And this
is
a really
local comic shop day. You can't see it very well because that's right where the glare is.
Really solid story from Mark Silvestri.
Yeah, hold it up over there. Maybe they can see the foil better. I don't know why your camera shows the foil better than mine does.
It could just be because I'm moving it so you can see the reflecting of it, as opposed to just being a still where you can't tell that it's reflecting. Anyway, do you want these? Well, I guess I go. Okay, never mind.
So, Behold Behemoth, new number 1, came out last week, I think.
Yeah.
And it is a gatefold variant, so I have given it to Derek for him to hold up so you can see the whole thing, hopefully. I have the front, full art gatefold.
The part there in the middle is the part that is the front cover. And then you have the inside front. If I could figure out where my camera is, that make life a whole lot easier. You know, the inside front.
It's right there in the center at the top.
But where I need to hold things in air. I need like laser beams coming out from it to tell me how I can. Anyways, that's the back cover. I've not had a chance to read this one.
I enjoyed it. Yeah. You comment on the fact that you were surprised it was a Boom book that wasn't on my list, and somehow missed the fact that it was a Boom book. So I read it and I enjoyed it. Yeah, I've definitely added it to my pulls. So put all the local comic shop day books up there. Okay. Born of Blood, number 1 from Merc Comics. This one I have not read. Have you read?
I have not had a chance, no.
But we have, these are limited to 2,000 copies of this.
The trade dress version.
The trade dress version. We also have the full art version, which is limited to 1,000 copies for the Merc Born of Blood local comic shop day.
They left the local comic shop day logo on the full art. That was good planning on their part.
Yeah. So Dark Spaces Wildfire number 5 has done a local comic shop day variant.
This is Scott Snyder's book coming up from IDW.
And is she a giant, or are they fire people?
I'm not really sure. I read the first issue, and as usual, I only read the first issue of things. So I'm honestly not sure why there's.
But you really enjoyed the first issue.
I did. It's Scott Snyder, so it's really good stuff. But I'm not sure why. What's going on there?
Also from Merc Comics, we have Death Rage, number 1.
If you haven't tried Merc Comics in general or Death Rage in particular, I've enjoyed what I've read of him. He's Merc Comics' version of Deadpool, but very sarcastic, very very vulgar, very very without any. I don't know if there's any correct political correctness or any other kind of correctness that comes from Deadpool in general, but if there is, without any of that.
And I forgot to write on there, but that one is also limited to 2,000 copies, and the full art is limited to 1,000.
And again, it's kind of blocked, but the new local comic shop day logo is down there at the bottom as well. I recommend, if you have not given Death Rage a try yet, to pick up this one and try it out.
Miss Meow, also from Merc. This is number 1. Nice cover, really nice cover. You really enjoyed Miss Meow.
Yes, I have.
Not just the sexy girls, but it's a good book,
it's actually a really good story. I mean, it's really great ideas. I wish the art is gorgeous, but I kind of wish the writing were a bit more, a notch or two better than what it is. It's not bad. It's just not. I feel like I'm slamming the book, and I don't want to be slamming it because I really don't mean to. But I mean, there's a reason the writers for the Merc stuff aren't writing for Marvel and DC. Is all I'll say. I mean, I can see where they can get there, and they've, like I said, great ideas. So
somebody has to start. Everybody has to start somewhere.
Exactly.
And if you don't support their books, they won't go anywhere.
Exactly.
They won't get any better. So this is limited to 2,000
Did one
again.
of us move?
We also have full art.
You were like right on the edge. Now you're like got extra space over there on your side. I'm still at least a good quarter off the camera.
Does that mean you go like this again?
Well, I don't really want to be on the camera, so I don't mind. But I'm just trying to. Did you like move away from me? No,
limited to 1,000.
Moving away from you wouldn't work. You had to move toward me. That's rare. Sorry. Anyway.
No, I probably breathed and jumped.
That's probably true.
I have, I think, pulled a muscle in my
if
stomach.
she suddenly like freaks out, it's
So-
not because something's something may be wrong, but it's nothing.
Once
critical.
upon a time, at the end of the world, #1.
This is the new #1.
Naomi Franquiz.
Oh, sorry about that, folks. I was
Oh.
trying to remove that, and instead I threw it back up there. So let's fix that.
Really?
Hey, there we are.
But anyway, this is the foil variant of it for local comic shop day.
and this is the new #1.
It's got touch foil, like the sunglasses. And
Oh, okay.
It's really cute.
A new #1. #1. All versions of #1 are out this week. I read this a while back. A PDF version. Do you remember it?
Mm-mm.
I sent it to you, and you read it.
Is this the one that you said you weren't sure about, and I said that was really awesome?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I do. Yeah, it's really awesome. Yes.
I'm really curious to. I wasn't sure about is a bit, but I really want to see where it's going. I just didn't. I want more. I wanted more. I really want to know how you get.
I think you weren't sure about how deep to go into it.
Maybe.
Was it a buy 2 copies and hope that somebody buys them, or was it buy our regular?
But
comic order
you meet
and,
the characters, and then there's a giant jump ahead at the end, so you know kind of where some of them end up many years later. And I'm really curious to see how we get from there. And I mean, all that kind of. I really liked it. It was good stuff, and so
It's a fun cover. I really hold it up again and show the foil.
Yeah, as soon as I find the foil, I'll hold it up. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
It's like spot foil.
That is really spot on the.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know how well I can do this because there you can catch it in the glasses. Part of the sword, but not the whole sword, and then a bunch of things down on the ground you can see are.
Oh, that shows it really well.
So yeah, I really think it's. Of course, I wish it'd be better. It would be better if I didn't reflect also my screen, but you get the idea of where things are lighting up.
If I cover it up, does that help?
No, I mean, my it's reflecting.
I know it's reflecting the blue of the moon. That's why I was like, if I cover up the blue of the moon, does that help? So next is another new #1 this week.
Yeah.
This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, #1. It's going to be a 5-issue miniseries.
Actually, this is not the #1. This is it's supposed to be an ash can of #1.
Excuse me, an ash can. Yes.
Okay, I was gonna
an
say,
ash can.
We just ordered a #1. So this is an ash can preview for local comic shop day of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 2 #1. Is that? Why did I think it was foil? It's not foil.
It's not. So we have Quick Stops.
This is Kevin Smith's imprint over at Dark Horse. Quick Stops came out. The first issue came out a few weeks ago. This is the local comic shop day version. He's doing 2 different things at Dark Horse. He's doing some new stuff like Masquerade, really good story. I'd suggest you pick it up if you like Kevin Smith. And then he's also doing the Quick Stops, which named after the convenience store in Clerks, features characters from the Askew-universe line of movies.
As it is anecdotes from the annuals of the Askew-universe.
So I've forced Joetta to watch the first 2, and I've unintentionally given her an extended break. But we do.
Yeah, you did mention we were going to watch the next one at a couple weeks ago when we did the video. We haven't watched it yet.
Go ahead and watch Chasing Amy. I'm having trouble finding Dogma. Somebody knows where Dogma exists in the streaming world. Let me know, please.
So this one you really can't
Preferably
see
for free,
because it is entirely foil. But this is Walking Dead Deluxe number 50 foil variant.
Yeah, you get an idea from that burn being so aggressive. But yes, it is an all foil.
All right, so that is the local comic shop day books, and like I said, tomorrow only. Come into the store; they will be $1 off. 3 Keys, number 2.
From Image.
The 06 Protocol, number 2, from Aftershock.
You know, I was about to pull that off the shelf this week, so I'm glad I didn't. But I did think about it long.
Action Journalism with Kate Kelly, number 3.
Have you had a chance to read this?
I have not. This is from Oni Press.
I really wanted to give number 1 a try, and I have not either.
Well, we're on number 3 already. And there's a variant cover
Okay.
because he's in the hurry to take things off the shelf because he knows I'm in pain. I guess he's ready to go home.
Yes.
And I am too. I'm sorry, y'all. I really am. All of a sudden, it's hurting a lot now.
But
Bjorn Barons, cover A for Aliens, number 3.
Pain notwithstanding, you are cooking dinner, right? You are doing your wifely duties.
And Ivan Suello has done a variant cover.
Are you ignoring me?
I am. And John Boy Myers had all of a sudden it's really just hurting. I guess it's from sitting. I haven't been sitting up.
How have you been sitting?
Like sort of
Slouchy.
slouchy.
Gotcha.
Whew.
Is she gonna take her pants off? See if that makes her feel any better?
I didn't take them off. I just
I wasn't sure what you were doing.
unhooked the button.
Oh, okay.
Alpha Betas. This is number 2 of Alpha Betas. We have a lot of 2 and 3s here at the beginning of comics this week. And these are from Whatnot Publishing. So if you are familiar with Whatnot, they are now actually publishing their own books. And there is the variant cover. And of course, I'm not reading any of the names of the artists that I very carefully wrote on the back of them.
I like the variant cover there.
Did you read number 1 of that one?
I have not.
I thought you said you were interested in that one. So Frank Miller Presents. We had a great deal with. Where is the
I made sure they were carefully protected, but I don't have any idea.
No, I mean, where's the horrible glare coming from?
Oh, I thought you meant the signed Frank Millers.
But no, we had the Frank Millers, and they did really well. And so now the books are coming out. That was the Ashcan. Now the books are coming out. This is Ancient Enemies, number 1.
This one was written by Dan DiDio, and it will be a series of one-shots featuring the various characters that are introduced in Ancient Enemies.
What happened to our notes?
Oh, you know what? Hey, we do have notes for this. And luckily, this was the first one.
Earth becomes
from DC Comics.
Earth becomes the final battlefield for a centuries-old war between 2 alien races. But this final conflict becomes the unintentional breeding ground for a new generation of superpowers, each with the ability to influence the outcome of the war. Some superpowers choose sides, while others struggle to maintain their independence with the hope of saving the Earth. This series explodes with new characters and creations written by the former DC publisher Dan DiDio, with design and art by the industry's newest rising star, Daniel Baruth. As first issues go, this one is not to be missed. That is in the print. I don't know.
I was going to say that yes, that is all the hype of the book. But I am looking forward to. I've never been a huge fan of DiDio's writing, but when he was talking, he's very passionate about it. I can tell you that much. He was the Keystone speaker at the Diamond Comics
he's good too.
Summit, and he was very good. But he usually is. He's a great speaker. He's very passionate about it, and I'm very curious to give it a try.
So I'm guessing they switched the barcodes because yet again, we ordered the A cover, but got the B cover, which is why I left this in here because I thought we were going to have the A cover to actually show off this week.
Well, I have a description for it this week, though, if you want to read it.
Okay, well, good. This is from Red 5 Comics. And months after a brutal tragedy, young Jake and his mother travel to St. Louis to visit their estranged family during the holidays. Soon, Jake, his cousin baby Al, and their Bosnian friend Sarah must fight for their very lives when they discover the truth about the city's devastatingly secret past. So there you go. It's a holiday story from Red 5 Comics. All Out Avengers is on number 3. And we have a Peach Momoko variant. And we have a Patrick Zurcher Timely Comics variant. I guess it's an homage. Is that the deal there?
It is, yes.
I don't know what Timely Comics is. I'm sorry.
Timely is the original name of Marvel Comics.
Oh, really?
While DC has existed since the 40s, Marvel actually has not. The company was Timely Comics back in the day, and it, through mergers and things, eventually became Marvel Comics.
Oh, okay. See, I learned something new.
It's
It's
not
always
quite
a good
the
day when you
same.
learn something new.
Not quite the same linearness that DC has had.
Oh, that hurt. Avengers Forever is on issue number 11, and this is a fun cover. This is a little creepy.
I love that cover. I get it. Two things. One, I can't buy books just for the cover because there's too many books I'd be buying, but I would buy this one if I were. And two, that would make an awesome foil cover.
Oh, that would be amazing in foil.
Yeah.
Okay, well, speaking of books that we buy for their covers, we have, we get the 616 and now the Syndicate books. The 616 has combined with 4 other comic shops, I think.
I think it is, yeah.
And they are calling themselves the Syndicate. And they are doing exclusive books through the Syndicate. And this is Ivan Tao's exclusive. And there is a full art exclusive cover as well.
For the book, in case you couldn't see it, was the Batman, the Joker, Deadly Duo #1.
And there is the red foil variant, which you probably need to hold up over there. I'm sorry about the glare, guys. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm afraid to move the camera. But the red is really gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's just a really, really pretty foil. But anytime you see a book online that you see 616 is coming out with, make sure you call us and ask us if we're going to get it, because we definitely are willing to try.
They don't make everything available through to other retailers, but we do try to get what we can.
Detective Comics is on number 1066.
Continuing the story by Ram V.
And this is J.H. Williams's cardstock variant.
Super awesome cover. Super, super awesome.
And hey, guess what?
What?
The 90s are hot pink.
Ah, yes. Do you remember we were Dayglow Orange to start with, Dayglow Green last week, and now we are Dayglow Pink this week.
Yes.
And again, it just can't catch. Is it the last of that book?
Nope.
Okay.
Colleen Doran has done the really fabulous, I think, 1 in 25 variant. I've
always liked Colleen's art. If not Colleen herself, that's neither here nor there.
Do you know Colleen?
I have met her.
Oh, okay.
I can tell you a story later.
Okay.
Anyway, I've always loved her art. I loved her writing. I wish she'd go back to writing. But this is a very weird cover for her, but I really, really like it.
You're going to show the hot pink to the camera?
I am, yes. So you can see the hot pink better this way. It's interesting. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like even in this camera, can you see the picture? It looks like the Batman pink and the background pink are not the same exact shade of pink, even though they are.
They look like they're not, but you're right.
But I mean, they are the same, are they not?
I think it's just because it's a Batman, it's outlined in black.
Maybe so. Maybe that's what it's, yeah.
So we have several Batman books this week. The next one's Batman Fortress, number 7. And the Green Lantern squirrely looking thing is saying, guys, can we please save the world first?
I really have to go back to the variant cover.
Why?
I want to show, if I show it to them, can you see it? If I can figure out where it's at. There. Okay, so down at the bottom, you've got Cassandra Cain, Batgirl. So you've got other Batgirls up there holding Batman. But then you've got Cassandra Cain down there. And she's propped up on the rock like she's a seal.
Like she's doing the Little Mermaid thing.
Well, no, because the Little Mermaid sits on it, doesn't she?
No, she does that too.
Okay, I swear she looks like a seal. And being in black costume, I really think, Colleen was thinking, I should draw a seal here. Oh, wait, that's her own a Batgirl. I'm sorry. It's weird.
So Ken Lashley has done the cardstock variant.
Really nice cover. I like that a lot. Not sure if the Red Hood features in the book or not. Another one that I almost bought because of the cover. Would buy it if I knew Red Hood was in it, but anyway. Is there more? Nope, that's it.
I thought she was not Red Hood. I thought she was Red
Arrow?
Red Arrow or something. Batman Gotham Knights, Gilded City from the game. And I don't know if you're aware, but we need another cover of this. This is the game cardstock variant.
When you say we need, like for a customer, really? Huh.
And this is Mike Perkins did the cardstock variant. Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries. Number 2, and this is going to be another 12-issue series. And Poison Ivy says, time to do a little gardening. I love it. And then Batgirl says, guest starring me. We are also on Batman the Audio Adventures, number 3. And this is a Michael Allred variant cover, which I find very strange. I'm a little concerned about him and his vampire Batman. I don't know. It's kind of weird. So that's Batman for you guys. We're moving on.
Sorry, she said I had to order something, so I'm trying to.
Bloodborne, Lady of the Lanterns, number 3.
Would this be a good time to interrupt our video and talk to folks about variant covers?
Sure.
So as she said, I'm trying to order the variant cover for this because apparently we have somebody else who asked for it. Here's the thing. DC and Marvel especially, but even the other publishers have realized that, why just make one version of a book when we can sell many more versions of the book, even though it's to the same customers. So it's just fine. I'm a sucker. I'm a completist. I want all the covers. But we can't guess that information. So going into 2023, we are going to be laser focusing. There we go. on our orders on variants to pretty much what is pre-ordered. Which means if you think you're going to want a variant, let us know before it's actually on our shelf. Now, we will certainly be glad to try to reorder anything we can, but the publishers themselves realize that there's no money in having books left over. So they'd much rather they be sitting on our shelves than in their warehouses, but we can't afford to have them sitting on our shelves. So if they decided they don't want them in their warehouse either, and they didn't make enough, then we're not going to be able to get it for you. And that's just the way it is. If you order it before last call, which is usually 3, or if it's Marvel, maybe 6 weeks before it comes out, we pretty much can guarantee, barring damages or something stupid, that we'll have it for you. And we try our best to get it for you after that as well, but we can't guarantee it.
But we also can't guarantee that it won't be more than cover price.
Right. Also,
because there is now a surcharge for reordering a book. So
and if the publisher doesn't have it and we have to go to another comic shop, we've got to pay extra shipping and all that kind of stuff. So again, that has to pass along. So if you want a variant cover, typically they've got the artwork for all the variant covers by the last call. Not every book does, not every publisher does. Some of them are crap heads.
That's a nice way to say it. That's not what you say when you go to look at the do FOCs.
and don't have the artwork ready. And even though all you're actually ordering is a damn cover, they expect you to order it without having any idea what it looks like. And I know you guys don't want to do that either. And I especially try on those cases if I think it's an artist who is going to be worth having or that kind of thing. I try to go ahead and have it on the shelf. But help us out. Help us help you.
Help us help you, because we want you to have the books that you want.
That's what keeps you happy and us in business. See, like this book right here is a key example. Right now, it's going to back order. So I'm going to try to order one for our customer, but I just don't know that we can get it. And that is because nobody had ordered it before last call. So just a word to the wise in the middle of our video, which probably nobody will see, but there will be emails and stuff going out about that. So anyway, thank you for bearing with us.
On the similar note to that, we will be emptying all folders and layaways December 31st, unless you are a concerned customer who we know. Obviously, there are books that come out December. What was the last Wednesday before?
27th.
There's some books that come out the 27th. Obviously, we're not going to take those out of your folder and put them away if you don't come in before the 31st.
But if there are several weeks of books in your folder,
they will be discontinued. You will be discontinued from having future books pulled. and you will need to reapply. Again, our full service is free, but
Anyway,
the new year is going to be a new us. We're going to be much more stringent about keeping our money flowing. So anyway, okay, moving on. Cover of Darkness. Let's go to the fun stuff. Origins. This is from Source Point Press.
they had a recent miniseries, Cover of Darkness. This is a one-shot follow-up.
Origins. It's not a follow-up. It's a prequel.
Oh, okay,
Origins.
that's true. Well,
Image Creep Show is on issue 3. This is Tales of Suspense and Horror. And this variant cover is by Chris Burnham. And that is really fun. That's like a classic. That's kind of like an homage. I don't know if it is or not, but and then we have Vance Kelly's 1 in 10 incentive variant, which is very creepy. The flower eye is just really kind of
yeah, that is. I really like that cover.
just kind of Damn Them All. This is a second printing of number 1. It's going to be a 6-issue miniseries. The covers by Charlie Adler. I can't even say that. Charlie Adler.
From The Walking Dead.
And I really liked this book. I read this at the Retailer Summit because they gave us several. We got Retailer's exclusive covers.
One of which unfortunately was damaged.
So we read it. But I really like this book, so I'm excited. And there's also an incentive full art variant.
1 in 10 for the second printing.
Fun. Marco Cicchetto has done the A cover for Daredevil number 5. And Scott Williams has done the Extreme variant. And Marco Cicchetto has also done the 1 in 10 design variant. So he's designed his new Daredevil suit.
That is a really solid cover, I think. I like I'm a sucker for design variants. As I said, I'm a sucker for covers in general.
Oh.
But I really like the design variants.
Okay, Dark Crisis, the Dark Army. This is summing up the Dark Crisis thing, right? Isn't this?
Well, I mean, we are marching toward Dark Crisis number 7. Number 6 came out last week, I think it was.
This is a one-shot.
This is a one-shot.
This is Damian Wayne versus the Darkness.
You want me to read? As Pariah's Dark Army continues its march around the globe, Damian Wayne thinks he's got an answer as to why Pariah is able to control the most dangerous cosmic villains of the multiverse. And he's taking Red Canary and Dr. Light on the road to see if he's right. Don't miss this thrilling Dark Crisis tie-in with direct connections to the present and future of the DCU.
And this is Taj Tenfold wraparound foil full art 1 in 25. Yes.
Featuring the Red Canary. That is an awesome cover.
Hold that up over there so you can see the awesomeness that is the full art cover. And
there were some previous cameo appearances of the Red Canary. This is her first full in-story appearance. Isn't there another? Okay. Oh, I didn't see you hold that one up.
I did.
Okay, that one too.
So Dark Spaces, IDW, again, is on issue number 5. And we have 2 regular covers for that. DC Horror, we have Sergeant Rock versus the Army of the Dead. And they have these fun movie poster variants, which is fun. Or army recruiting variants. I'm not sure what.
Yeah, really.
I think they're supposed to be army recruiting variants, but they're really cool. We killed them before, we'll kill them again.
Yeah, I really enjoy the variants for this book. And this is written by Ash himself, Bruce Campbell.
Also in the DC universe, we have DC Mech, and this is the
blueprint variant.
Which is really fun.
Green Lantern version 2 Mech.
Yeah. Okay, so apparently Hawkman is taken to the other side because this is DC versus vampires, and Hawkman is looking rough. He is trying to bite Green Arrow. And Green Arrow is going to shoot him point blank in the chest plate. I think he should move the arrow. Yeah. He's literally pointed right at the... But this is a super, super cool variant cover
Very fun Harley
for
Quinn cover there.
DC number 11. This is DC Vampires number 11.
Only one more issue to go in the series. Really, really strong stuff.
Deathstroke Inc. is on number 15. And Felipe Massafera has done the variant cover.
I really like that cover.
Old man Deathstroke in the background there. Javier Rodriguez has done the A cover for the Defenders Beyond number 5.
It's a fun cover.
Matisse game variant is a strong cover right there.
Featuring Loki.
From the game.
Everybody's favorite god of mischief.
Martin Simmons, Department of Truth, what number are we on? 22. Yeah, 22.
Speaking of Department of Truth, Sandman's not this week, right? Okay, so I'll do it now. We just sat in on a meeting, a DC creator meeting with James Tynion and Porn Snack, I can't say his last name, who are currently babysitting the Sandman universe for Neil Gaiman. Tynion's been doing the Nightmare Country series, which is fixing to wrap up. But he's already got the sequel planned and ready to go, Glass House. But before that, there'll be the Dead Boy Detectives. If you've been reading, if you like Tynion, if you've been reading any of Tynion's stuff, Department of Truth, or Something's Killing the Children, Nice House on the Lake, House of Slaughter, The Closet, Wind, you really want to give his Sandman stuff a try. It's very approachable to new readers.
And I just heard in the video that they're going to release the hardcover and the softcover of Sandman Country at the same time.
Yep.
So you can get your hardcover collectible and your softcover readable.
That's
on the same day.
And the hardcover has an awesome cover as well as a mini poster of the Jenny Frison death image from one of the variant covers of issue 1, I think it was. But anyways, so the storyline, part of the story with Thessaly will continue into the Dead Boy Detectives, written by Porn Snack, whose last name I can't say. If I had it up, I could probably fight through it, but I apologize. And then Thessaly will go back into Nightmare Country Glass House. And as long as sales keep steady on it, Tynion has lots of great ideas that he'd like to continue following up with in the Sandman universe. So anyway, Department of Truth, one of the first books by Tynion to catch on and make people realize that he's pretty much a genius when it comes to writing good books. So anyway. Oh, sorry. I wasn't sure what you were.
Doctor Strange Fall Sunrise, number 1 from Marvel Comics. Doctor Strange awakes alone in a distant world, not his own. That's a wrap cover. You need to hold them up on your side. Those two. The A cover is a wrap.
Okay.
Lost of purpose and surrounded by danger, the wandering. Are you having trouble figuring it out?
Well, I did. Yes, at first, but that way.
The wandering sorcerer must explore this land of blades and mystery to unravel arcane scenes and escape the deadly horrors that lie in wait. From the fantastical mind of creator Tradd Moore comes a strange story like you've never seen.
And Tradd Moore, to partly explain the fantastical mind, Tradd Moore drew the cover that I'm currently holding, which very surreal. Let's just put it that way. Even the Momoko cover is surreal. I'm very curious to see what Tradd Moore does with Doctor Strange.
Earth Divers, Kill Columbus. This is a second printing of number 1.
I thought you had number 2 is out.
8 Billion Genies, number 6. Guys, this is just so much fun.
Did you show the? Oh no, you didn't.
That's right. I missed one.
I was thinking we didn't talk about that with Local Comic Shop Day.
We did not, but we'll do it in just a second. This book is so much fun, guys. I just.
This is the last issue, right? At least for now.
6 of 8.
Oh, okay, 2 more.
This is the next cover. So So yeah, it's just so much fun. And then, which I missed, we talked about the local comic shop day books, and I had pulled them out. I'm so excited for this because you can get your favorite artist to draw your genie. There's an outline of a genie.
That is. Oh, I didn't think of it that way.
You can get your favorite artist to draw your genie
to customize the cover.
I am so excited for that.
That is actually, yeah, I like that.
I can't wait. I'm not sure who I want to ask yet, but I was thinking maybe
that is actually really fun. Yeah, that'd be cool. That I hadn't thought about that. Okay, that's cool. I remember looking at it and thinking it's kind of a weird cover, but now I get it. You should explain it to me sooner.
Every customer, every human got a genie, right? So you have to get your sketch cover. It's a little comic shop day book, by the way. You have to get your sketch cover so you can get your genie drawn. Eve, Children of the Moon, issue 2. And I am disheartened to say that I have not yet read issue 1 of Eve. I have it. I have prepared myself to read it, but I have not yet. And now number 2 is out, so I am already behind, and we've only just started. But it's the second series in this book. The first series was really, really good. The first series was really, really awesome. So anyway, Fantastic Four, number 52, facsimile edition is out this week. This is our facsimile for the week.
Featuring the first appearance of the Black Panther.
The movie's really good. I really enjoyed it.
It was really
good. A lot of funeral, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think they went a bit too excessive with the sad moment.
Fear of a Red Planet from Aftershock Comics. This is a new number 1. And Fear of the Red Planet is a near-future Western with the hard sci-fi of The Expanse and the hard-boiled gunslinging of Justified. Mars. 50 years from now, humanity's first Martian colony is no longer self-sustaining. Under the thumb of its corporate mining overlords, their surviving colonists slave away just to pay for resupply rockets from Earth, with little or no hope of returning home. One woman has kept a fragile peace, the UN's first and only interplanetary marshal. A law woman escaping a violent past on Earth, she prides herself on never having fired a shot on Mars. But when she's tasked with solving the murder of the colony's most hated man, her investigation threatens to tear the Red Planet apart.
New number 1 from Aftershock Comics.
Is it Genis or Genis?
Genis.
Genis Vale, Captain Marvel, number 5.
I presume Genis. If anyone feels strongly that it's Genis and wants to pontificate on that tomorrow in front of Joetta and David here at the shop, please feel free. 10 minutes at least, and you'll get 10% off. I won't be here to hear it. So
thanks. I love you too.
Let them know at the start so they can start the timer.
Here.
What? Oh,
are you going to take that book, or are you just going to pontificate about 10 minutes of making me miserable? So G.I. Joe is on issue number 300. And there are a lot of Joes on that cover, are there not?
There are.
But guess what?
That is a Joe-ful cover.
That is not all of the Joes because it's a wraparound. Cover.
So there are even more Joes than you can shake a stick at. I don't know if getting any closer helps or not, but anyway.
And this is all in part 5, it says. But there's also Jamie Sullivan did the variant cover, which appears to be the bad guys. Cobra. Yeah, that's it.
Well, that's
what?
No, never mind. I thought it was like half one of these, but never mind, it's not.
No.
Okay, keep going.
And then there is a C cover from Netho Diaz. And there is a Ron Joseph 1 in 25 incentive variant cover.
Issue 300 wraps up IDW's run with G.I. Joe. They'll be coming back from a different publisher, starting with a new number 1 sometime in 2023. But make sure you catch this one to finish up the storyline.
So we have a 5th printing of Grimm. That's number 1, right? Yeah, 5th printing of number 1, and it's foil. Yeah, it is a full art foil from Flavio. Or Flaviano? I think it's Flaviano.
Yeah, I guess.
Anyway.
His friends just call him Flav.
Slade. Harley Quinn is on issue number 24. And she got somebody all tied up there. And she says, Sassy Z, I'm going to need some answers. And look, now her bat is like pink. I want a pink bat.
Okay, sure. Apparently, this issue features the first appearance of the Harley Who Laughs, which I'm really curious to see what exactly that is.
Oh, boy. Okay. So Lee Bermejo has done the cardstock variant.
Really, really fun Bermejo artwork
And
there.
John Boy Myers has done the 90s hot pink variant cover, which is super fun.
Super, super fun. And you got one more.
Oh, and then this is the gorgeous Leslie Lyrics Lee 1 in 25.
Okay.
That is just hot. But then all of her covers are
Her.
Her.
Yeah. Would you mind doing the rest of the video or while I read this real quick?
You can read it real quick while I talk.
Just so you can see
probably finish it.
the pink.
Heaven's Rejects is on number
Big
3. Hitomi, this is an Image comic book, is on number 2. And I love this cover. This is by Stephen Black. And check out the sword is reflecting her eye.
Yeah, that's an awesome cover.
It is just that's really fun. The Human Target is on number 9.
We sold out of Hitomi number 1, didn't we?
No, I don't think we did.
Oh.
And this is a 12-issue series. Yeah, this is number 9. And the variant cover.
From Tom King.
Bruno Limo has provided us the cover for Illusion Witch Book 5. This is fun. I like this. This is a human fake magician thrown into a real world of magic and how she tries to figure out how to get along with that she's not a real magician. She doesn't do real magic. And this is Hedwin Zaldivar's variant cover, which is just smoking hot.
Yeah. Really
and then Sahad Shah has done a variant as well.
This has been a surprisingly good series from formerly Behem Comics, now Sumerian Comics.
Oh, there's a book laying down here on the floor. Oh no, that's the backer. Hang on, I'll try to pass you the box. Image Comics, the Image 30th Anniversary Anthology is on issue number 8. I don't know what's going on in that snowstorm, but it looks a little creepy. Not sure I want to be a part of that snowstorm. All right, so I will let you read while I put the books up, because this is Kamen Rider 01.
From Titan Comics. If you've heard of Kamen Rider, however you say it, then kudos to you. They talked about it at the summit. Like, everybody should know exactly what Asian property this was based on, and it's apparently a huge, huge hit. I've no clue. So, new comic series of the further adventures of the new Tokusatsu TV show Kamen Rider 01. Arturo Hidden is Kamen Rider 01. Along with his trusty Humagear companion, Aizu, he saved the world numerous times as the insectile superhero. But when his company, Hidden Intelligence, is attacked by the mysterious Ragnarok, Arturo must not only face the volcanic cluster cell-powered villain, but also his own past.
And that's the ratio variant there.
If you are familiar with Kamen Rider and can do 15 minutes, you'll get 15% off tomorrow. Joetta alone has to hear that one. David can't be an earshot.
You're just making this all kinds of craziness now. Okay, ow. Magic Order 3, number 5. Yeah. Midnight Sun.
And you have to actually know it, not just read her like
also
the Wikipedia
on 3. Thank you.
See, I throw in a little bit of,
and this is the game costume design variant.
I haven't enjoyed these design variants as much, but they're still fun. Is that it? Baby coming?
Mindset. We showed you the variant cover last week, and this week we have the A cover of Mindset number 5.
Doesn't he have a few too many hands?
Oh no, it's like
Time
Yeah.
lapse.
yeah. Miracle Man, The Silver Age, #2, from Neil Gaiman and Mark Buckingham, and Declan Shavely has done the variant cover. And then we have another new #1 from Source Point Press. This is Mysterium #1. Will you dare to walk through the gates of the Mysterium Manor?
Are we reading?
Conrad MacDonald keeps encountering supernatural occurrences after moving into his new home. Along with a group of world-renowned mystics, they will try to help a ghostly presence cross to the other side, all before time runs out. Based on the popular board game Mysterium, this story will keep you guessing as to how, where, and who was behind the murder. Join Conrad and his friends, along with writer Christina Blanche and artist Alex Monick, to see if they can free this spectral soul and let them rest in peace. I have not played Mysterium. Have you?
I have not either.
Amy said she chose this as her pick because she has played Mysterium and she's really excited about the comic because she thought it was a really fun game. They play it a lot when they go visit a friend.
She should teach us how to play.
She should. I told her to bring it to New Year's Game and Eve, which we will be doing New Year's Game and Eve.
Will we be playing board games and have fun, or will we be doing D&D?
Both.
That didn't work very well last year.
Well, because we only had D&D players show up. And we're hoping we have Mysterium at least. So this is #1. Once Upon a Time at the End of the World from Boom Studios. And I'm going to let you read this one because...
Oh, wow. Okay. There is the local comic shop day version of this early on. That's one that Joetta and I both, after I reminded her she read it, we both liked. In this epic post-apocalyptic tale, Maceo and Mezzi have never met anyone like each other, and they'll need all the help they can get to survive a planet ravaged by environmental catastrophe. This epic trilogy, each issue overflowing with 30 story pages, spans a lifetime as the philosophical differences tear at the threads holding Maceo and Mezzi together. Will they, and the earth beneath their feet, ultimately be torn apart? New York Times best-selling, Eisner and Harvey Award-winning, and Marvel flagship writer Jason Aaron from Thor, The Avengers, and Southern Bastards launches his most ambitious creator-owned series to date with the first of 3 unique artistic partners. Eisner Award-winning artist Alexandre Tefanicki to take on a vision of the end of the world that's brutal and nostalgic, whimsical and grounded, and ultimately timeless.
And that's the ratio variant there.
You know what? I definitely like the book a whole lot better than the description says I would.
Yeah. The description doesn't really do it justice.
Give the book a try in spite of that.
This cover is bumpy. Feel it.
It's embossed?
It's awesome.
Oh, that is fun. Oh, it's like you can feel the rain.
Yeah.
That's cool. That is really cool.
Yeah.
It's a neat little...
I wasn't expecting it, and then when I was like, oh, wow.
But another one from Boom Studios that I strongly recommend.
You know, they are really picking some winners. They are doing some good stuff.
More often than not, yes. They're doing some good books. They're good. Have got some bad marketing ideas, if you ask me, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, I mean, there was at least one book that anyway. Orc Island. You need to turn your phone off. Orc Island is on issue #4, and this is 404. So this weekly book is now wrapped up.
Yep.
And I'm interested to see how it ends. I've enjoyed it. Sorry, I'm having a hard time breathing. Parker Girls is on issue what? I don't even know. What
Number
issue?
3.
3, yeah. Mm-hmm. Good story.
Continuing the Strangers in Paradise universe story from Terry Moore.
Postmasters. This is issue 2 of 2. So this is a little micro series that is oversized, but it looked interesting. Anyway. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is on issue number 102. That's right. Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers have combined back together to be Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And Jenny Frison has done the Pink Ranger, which I think is really hot.
Really hot.
And the Boom Guarantee variant is by Danny Pendergast, which is kind of weird. Almost reminded me of a Peach Momoko, but not.
Yeah, that's kind of.
And Dan Mora has done the second printing. Oh, wait, I missed. This is the ratio variant for the number 102. But Dan Mora has done the second printing of 101, which is a nice cover.
Mm-hmm.
what is her name? We just watched the video because unfortunately, I don't know if you heard, but the actor who played the Green Ranger passed away this week.
Oh, I had not heard.
And so we had he passed on Sunday, and we had a Power Ranger. We watched it all day yesterday.
Who was we?
David and I.
Oh.
David put it on because David was very upset.
Gotcha.
If it was real life, he would have been a Power Ranger. That's what he told me.
Ah.
So, Punchline, the Gotham game.
Number 2.
And Soza Micah has done the variant cover, cardstock variant cover, which is hot.
Really nice cover.
Derek Chu has also done a cardstock variant cover, which is always smoking. And once again, Derek's favorite, Dan Hip. So cute.
So cute. And we should have coming, I hope, the 1 in 50 and 1 in 25, 1 in 100 variants of that. But it really helps if you order them, if I ordered them when I ordered the book. Apparently, I neglected to do that.
I think I said them.
I asked him to. She said yes. She said she put the order in, so they have to have extras.
This is a cover that showed up late.
For the Purple Oblivion from Sumerian, which came in, I think, last week.
Yes, and I went ahead and put it on the shelf. So if you've been in since it came in, it is up there. But I wanted to point out that we did have another cover if you were not in Friday or Saturday. I guess
I haven't read it yet, but I'm very curious.
Okay.
You want me to take over? Because I can go through this a whole lot faster without you talking.
Go ahead.
Oh, well,
You don't know what that is, do you?
I don't. I'm
It's
guessing
Rogue
it's Rogue
State.
State, just based on the size and the odd cover. Rogue State
foil.
number 1. It's a foil version of number 1. Is it open order or is it ratio?
It's open order.
It's an open order foil. Rogue State came out last week. It's very timely. Very. Is Trumpian a word yet?
No.
It's in a very Trumpian world. I'm really looking for. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. He got reinstated on Twitter.
Did he?
Yeah.
Twitter gave up and said they could come back.
Elon Musk did.
Frank Miller's Ronin Book 2, number 1 from DC Comics. It's not
from DC Comics. This is from Frank Miller Press, same place as Ancient. I think I did that on Ancient Enemies too.
Yeah, you did. That's why I was like, wait, no, not DC Comics.
Frank Miller returns to one of his most critically praised and influential body of works, Ronin. This. They should copy edit their text.
This 6-part miniseries.
Why'd you take over? Follows the original work and takes Casey and her newborn son across the ravaged landscape of America, with layouts by Miller, the beautiful panoramic art by Philip Tan and Daniel Henriquez captures all the excitement and energy of the original series, taking the characters and world into a direction all its own, not to be missed. So if you're old enough like me to remember Ronin way back in the day, it was a monumental series when it came out. Really good work. So this is a sequel from Frank Miller.
Shutter Magazine is on number 8. Shannon Mayer's Siren's Gate number 2.
Has the typical, this is from Dynamite, so let's make 1,001 covers.
These are all 1 in 7 ratio variants, by the way. Except for this one, which is the full art of the regular cover, which is a 1 in 10.
Okay.
And they're very pretty.
They are very pretty. And I've heard good things about the series, although I have not had a chance to read number 1 yet.
Spawn Scorched is on number 12. And the variant cover. Now, Amazing Spider-Man is on number 14, and it is a prequel to a prelude to, no. Oh, they just say Spinning the Dark Web. It's like a prelude to the Dark Web, which is their upcoming storyline. John Straub did the Beyond Amazing Spider-Man cover. We have Stephen Holtz cover.
Kyle Holt.
Kyle, yes. And then we have Hallows Eve has gotten her own cover.
This story introduces the character Hallows Eve, which I love the costume. I love the look.
It's really cool. And McGinnis has done a cover with her as well.
That's the design variant.
And the 1 in 25 is by Alex Maleev.
I have to admit, I'm really curious about Hallows Eve. I really like the look of the character, so I'm gonna have to see what that's about.
Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man #2. I read #1. Curious as to where the Deadly Neighborhood part is coming from, but anyway,
They're running out of words.
I guess so. But anyway, the variant cover is by David Mack.
That's a super awesome cover.
Yeah.
And this is sort of a tie-in to the New Mutants storyline way back with the Demon Bear saga. That's the Demon Bear there in the David Mack cover.
We have a Arnio Andito second printing of Star Wars High Republic #1. That's
Lots of Star Wars this week.
Second Star Wars High Republic. We also have Hyperspace Stories #3. Fast Track to Danger.
The all ages line
and
coming
search
from
this train from front to back. There will be no escape for those resistance traitors. And they're standing right on either side of the door, so they're not going to have to search very far.
This is Dark Horse's all ages Star Wars line. Now that they got the part of the license back.
We also have a new one-shot miniseries. I'm not sure.
One shot.
One shot. I didn't say.
This is
Revelations. Star Wars Revelations.
This ties into all the ongoing Star Wars series and sort of sets up where they're going to go in 2023.
Peach Mumako did Derek.
Really fun cover with Dr. Aphra and Skull.
And we also have that variant cover for Revelations. Also coming out this week, I'm excited about this one, is Star Wars Yoda.
I met him on a swamp down in Dagobah.
And this is the 1 in 10. You should have gotten that.
I should have gotten Weird Al. Then YouTube would ban our video, but still.
You should just played it as line.
Awesome Weird Al song. Original, much better. Well, I wouldn't say much better. I like the original better than the Lucasfilm finally gave in and said okay version. But
what?
Oh, you didn't know? Oh. Yeah, when he first did Yoda, it was not approved by Lucasfilm, and that's the part that talks about them being stuck in their contract and stuff. That's not in the Lucasfilm approved version of Yoda. Yep. True tales, man. True tales.
Stuff of Nightmares. If you can show me if you can play me the original, you'll get 10% off of Star Wars Yoda. Or actually, you get 10% off any Star Wars book this week because I want to hear that.
And look, they're kind of going with the Dayglow green from last week's DC 90s variants here.
That's Yoda's lightsaber.
Up here too, though. I'm just saying, it's kind of Dayglow green.
Stuff of Nightmares. Christine Ward has done the variant cover. And then this is the Susie Suspiria Vilches magazine cover, I guess. It's kind of fun. We love those magazine covers. Dustin Nguyen has done the FOC reveal, which means we didn't see this until Final Order Cutoff. And that is for #3. And then we also have... wait, hang on. There is a Francesco Francavilla unlockable full art variant for Stuff of Nightmares #3. So we also have a second printing of #2 available. And we should have all of the Stuff of Nightmares still on the shelf. I think we have some of every cover, so you can get caught up.
This is R.L. Stein's not necessarily all ages comic.
Cool. Superman Action Comics, number 1049. And that is the cardstock variant cover. But I just love Roger Cruz's 90s. I just love it. I just love it.
And that is definitely a 90s
with the hair
Superman cover with the overly accentuated musculature, the long flowing hair. Yep, that is to a T. I don't understand who she's supposed to be. Is that Lana? I mean, it's not Lois. Because
I was thinking it was Supergirl, but I didn't know why she was just staring out the window at him.
Yeah, I wish the artist would explain who is that girl, or is it just some random girl looking at it?
At Superman flying in the sky. I don't know. I thought it was Supergirl, but anyway.
Yeah, I just realized it's not necessarily super. I mean, it's a ship, not Superman himself. So, is it like when he first came to Earth?
I
like that.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Leatherhead. Best of Leatherhead.
I like that with all the super family up there, including Crypto.
I'm not sure what's going on with this Riley Rosmo cover, but this is Tim Drake, Robin, number 3.
Yeah, I have not had a chance to read this series. I need to give it a try.
And there's you didn't tell me what was going on with that cover.
I don't have any idea.
Okay. Dan Mora has done the variant cover, and then Todd Knock has done the 90s.
And that's
I'm so cool.
That's an homage to the cover of Robin number 1 way back in the day.
I mean, doesn't it just say "I'm so cool"?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And you can't see it there, but chock full of the Dayglow orange, Dayglow pink.
Pink. Vanish number 3. Have you started Vanish yet? You really wanted to read this book.
I read number 1. Number 1 is really good. I'm looking forward to getting caught up.
It's by Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman.
Ryan Stegman.
And there's the variant cover. And then we have Amanda Connor has done the 1 in 10. So not an Amanda Connor.
It's a very different take for Amanda's
her
stuff there.
And then we have the foil incentive variant of the
it's a 1
foil of the regular cover.
It's a 1 per store, like she said, the regular cover, but a foil version of it. Catch the
really cool.
Yep, super cool.
The eyes glowy thingy. That's kind of fun. What's the Furthest Place From Here is back with issue number 8. I almost think I have to go back and read the first 7 because I've sort of forgotten what's happened.
Yeah.
Ricardo Lopez Ortiz has done the variant cover. But we really enjoyed this series.
Oh yeah, this has been a really good book.
Really glad that it's back from hiatus. But X-Force number 34.
Well, you said X-Force. I felt like doing the Flash.
I'm trying to get through this. X-Men is on number something or other, 17. And the Firestar is the
trading card variant.
Wraparound trading card variant. I'll let you hold that up.
I like that they've fully embraced that Firestar is a mutant.
Was she not to begin with?
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily know that for sure, but she was one of Spider-Man's friends.
Oh, okay.
I like her better as a mutant than calling her out with Spider-Man.
Young Justice Targets number 5 of 6. So there's one more issue in this series, but they are right now at the mercy of Metallo. And there's your variant.
And that's the last of our comics. So she will quickly show you the trades.
Very quickly.
And manga.
Our kids' books, we have Cat Kid Comic Club collaborations.
By Dave Pilkey.
Animal Friends, Friends Forever. And Pokemon Journeys number 4. In our manga, we have, as a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world. I think it's number 2. It is. It's number 2. And Overlord, number 16. In our graphic novels, they are falling over. We have Capra, Master Collection.
It is very big.
We have Carnage in the Court of Crimson. We have Fortnite Marvel Zero War hardcover collection of the Fortnite series books, but it also includes 6 Marvel-themed Fortnite cosmetic items. So yes, you can get all 6 skins for Fortnite in your hardcover book. Then we have this book that has gloss trade.
And that's a local comic shop day edition.
Is it?
Yes. With the word on it.
Oh, it is. Okay. So I will show this quickly because this is local. Well, I'll do it last. Amazing Spider-Man, number 2. The
Volume
new
2.
Sinister, Volume 2, Amazing Spider-Man. Okay, so then we have, this is local comic shop day, and it does have a spot varnish. So whatever this thing is, has a spot varnish.
This at least. The book on the shelf was I Hate This Place, although they did do the expletive versions.
I missed.
I was going to say, which you just showed.
Well, I tried to do it quickly.
And the local comic shop day version of the collection is the expletive version.
And then finally, we have
Which should be right there in the door when people come in.
Previews.
If Joetta puts it there where I set it to.
and Marvel previews.
But it's down there at the bottom, so it's like kid's
It's
eye.
at the bottom. Oh, nice.
No, I just figured kids are taller than that. It's at the very bottom, I think. So they'll be looking above it, not look down. So, anyways, DC previews, not or DC Connect, not this week for whatever reason.
I'll put the other two books that you said you forgot to put on the front in front of those.
Okay.
In front of that.
But anyway, we're gonna wrap it up. Joetta,
I'm gonna go home and go to bed, y'all.
I'm hungry.
Oh.
I don't think she's making dinner.
If anybody out there knows holistic medicine for pulled stomach muscle, please let me know.
We're not sure what she did.
Yeah, I don't know for sure that's what happened, but
something's gone awry.
Whew.
So anyway, we will. They will see you all tomorrow, and have a happy Thanksgiving.
Oh yes, happy Thanksgiving! If I don't see you, we
Black
are closed on Thursday.
We are closed Thursday. We'll be open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
uh,
Regular hours. Nothing special, I don't think. Right? Please.
No, it's regular hours, but we will have flash sales and specials. So keep an eye on Facebook and come into the store and ask what's on sale right now, because we are going to have sales throughout the day. But we also have sales all through the month of No Full Price November. Every day is there. Every day there is a different sale. So be sure to check the website and come in on the day. Mondays are buy one get one free graphic novels.
And don't forget the 3 things in here that you can get discounts. The 2 I said, the one that Joetta said. I've already forgotten which one Joetta said. I've almost already forgotten what I said.
If you sing me the song, the Star Wars.
Oh, that's right. Yep. So anyway, they will see y'all tomorrow.
So apparently I'm going to get sung to, and I'm going to get a 10-minute lecture and a 15-minute lecture.
Yep. I certainly hope so.
Bye, y'all.
Talk to y'all later.
Ah.